control the tap. George. And that's the start they wanted here on the road.
Execution is everything. I love the sharpness and precision they came out with in that first possession.
Here's Curry with it up top. Down 3. Going to launch beyond the arc and drains it. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Can't do that.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
George on a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
And splash. Klay Thompson, quick catch and shoot there for 3.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Kawhi Leonard against the former Cougar. LA with 4 to shoot. And the Warriors have the rebound. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Up 6. Lets it fly from long range. That his 3rd 3 in this first quarter alone.
And the defense has to push up on the offensive player. Don't let him have clear vision of the basket.
Klay Thompson with a piece.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
George. He made his first effort, but not that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Paul George. 2 for 3 now here in the first. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball.
Someone's not going to be happy about that. You have to be careful on the inbounds.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Curry. He made his first effort, but not that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
And Kawhi Leonard buries the 3 with a hand in his face.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Curry knocks down the 3-pointer. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. In just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit it.
Leonard. Off the mark. No good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Now Doc Rivers gonna call a timeout here. His guys have come out flat. Slow start in this first quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. range. Message received. Well defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Leonard. Oh, that's how it's done.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Eric.
Curry. Well, this could be a sign of things to come. He's 3 of 4 from downtown to start the game.
And the dangerous thing for the defensive team, he has fresh legs. That was great lift on that jump shot.
Leonard. Rebounded by Russell. To Thompson. Beyond the arc for 3. How's that for a start? 14 points in this first quarter as he knocks down the 3.
And look, I know this requires great conditioning on the defensive part, but you have to start denying him the ball. Make him catch the ball further away from the basket.
Willie Cauley-Stein snatching it out of the air.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
George, double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that 3.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that follow-through. That release is effortless.
Possession lies with Golden State. So we played one here at Oracle with the Warriors on top. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter.
Tonight, everyone gets free pizza.
Livingston driving, but his shot won't go down.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Up 5. Lets it fly from beyond the arc.
3, Louis Williams. That's his first personal foul. Team foul.
Klay Thompson is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 85% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw. And he hits all 3 free throws. For 3, and knocks it down. And Jay, the system produces once again.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Clippers have it. Beverly. A bad pass there. Warriors have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Thompson. Missed it. Cauley-Stein to Thompson. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Thompson. 24-second violation. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Number 3, Stephen Curry.
Williams. They'll get it down low to Harrell. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Warriors have the basketball. Curry. Tough shot. Well defended. Harkless. And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
To Williams. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. Short jumper off the mark. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Leads 3. He continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
It's Golden State basketball. Thompson. That's how you defend. Kicks it outside. Thompson. And drills it. Jay, spacing can be a beautiful thing.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter.
Hey fans, have you seen the latest items in our silent auction? Have a look for yourself at the display behind section 121 and place your bid.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Substitution.
Russell into the front court. Lead stands at 7. Count the basket at the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
4-2.
And finishes strong. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Got to be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a T.
Curry, he continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
And throws it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. It's Steph at the controls. Trying to cash in. Curry shot no good. Kawhi Leonard defended by Draymond Green. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Curry to Green. From long range, not getting the bounce. D'Angelo Russell able to recover with the block. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximum effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
Good recovery. Hits the second free throw.
1 minute remaining in the second quarter.
Curry knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Leonard, that's good D. Shot no good. Thompson to bring it into the front court. It's an 8-point lead. It's good.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Smothering D. Curry with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Fires the 3, and Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Oh, stolen by the Warriors. First half comes to an end. The Warriors enjoying some breathing room right now. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. And the Clippers have the rebound. 4-3. Now that's a contest.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Thompson, add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Clippers have the basketball. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his follow through.
That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. Curry. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. The hot night continues. He's at 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
Kawhi Leonard, defended by Thompson. Draymond Green sends it away. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. 10 threes for him now in the game, Jay. Just astonishing.
And I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's only happened 30-something times since the three-point line went into effect in 1979. Goes to show you how big of a night he's having.
How old were you back then?
I was not born yet, my friend.
Boom, baby. Curry has it.
Here we go. Here we go.
Fires the three. Buries the trifecta. Takes stock of the floor. George can't go down. Smothering defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And Klay Thompson does what he does best. Hits the three. Leonard. Deep right corner. George buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Goes to the right side. Green. That won't go. Klay Thompson tips it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Curry, knocked loose. Clippers have got it.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
Klay Thompson rejects it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
And Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the three.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Curry to bring it up. Looking to make something happen. Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
George sizing up Draymond Green. Curling inside. George to the basket, but it won't go. To Thompson. Here's a chance from long range. Few do it as well. Klay Thompson, hand in his face, strokes the three.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Add 2 points to the board.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Knocked loose. Clippers have it. That ends the third quarter. The Warriors with a commanding lead. The Clippers with the basketballs. We begin the fourth quarter, and they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? Well, when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Livingston. And they call it.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Beverly, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
And the reward, he's going to the line.
I don't mind that effort at all. At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.
First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. To George. Strong finish for Paul George.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Steve Kerr gets some new personnel on the floor. Warriors basketball.
If you would like to participate in an upcoming event, you can register at our team website for award.
Curry. Clippers have got it. To Paul George. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Curry. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. George matched up with the two-time MVP. Won't go down.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Curry drains it.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Gets to the basket and scores.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Well defended. To Curry. No good. No daylight. Great defense. Klay Thompson defended by Harkless. Lets it fly from long range. That's the record. His 14th three-pointer in the game.
We have a national weather warning, excessive heat on the court.
Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Substitution being made in this one.
Your answer on the team website. One lucky winner will have a chance to receive $500 by making a half-court shot.
Leonard. Textbook defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
He just continues to knock him down from deep. That extends his NBA record for one game.
He's just shattering that thing. But he's a very smart player. Look for him next time, maybe to give you a head fake, crack into you, get to the free throw line. This guy is a proven scorer.
Paul George gets it in the right corner. Oh, he got a piece of it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
George.
2 minutes remaining.
That one off the mark. It's no good. To Thompson. Beyond the arc for three. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. You might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock as your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
It's Curry controlling the offense. Ivica Zubac with the block. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Curry. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready. George cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
There is no better feeling than after making that shot and trotting back on defense, seeing your opponent stare, point, or yell at each other for miscommunication.
Curry. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Oh, they call him for the foul.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Time for some new personnel into the game.
Team foul number 2. Golden State Warriors are in the penalty. Subbing in.
Leonard. He's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat 5.
Thompson. He engulfed him that time. Williams into the front court. His guys down big. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not that time. Rises for the slam. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Curry. Not that time. He missed it. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew,